Ben, the running game stuff, how much was from the huddle or the sideline, and how much was run pass option of the line and the offensive run?
A little bit of both. There was a lot of run pass option. There was a lot of no huddle runs just because of looks they were giving us. And when things are going well in that area, why get away from it?
And did you sense it was any more or less effective when you're running with three wides, or when you're running with the loaded up Hubbard and the extra tight end?
Well, I think, we started the game out throwing the ball, and I think that really created the open running game. We've gone to games where we've run it to throw. In this game, we came out throwing to run. We had a mindset on the third series that we were going to go to the jumbo, bring in the extra lineman, Hubbard, and we were going to run on 4 straight downs if we had to. Luckily, we kind of converted first downs, and that was the series. I don't think we threw it one time. We ran it all the way down, and so we had a mindset and an attitude in this game that we were going to come out and throw the ball and run it when we needed to, and it kind of turned into an awesome running game for the line and for Le'Veon.
You made the passing look so easy the first 2 drives. It must have been tempting to continue that.
It is, but you got to do, you got to do what's best for the team. We got to do what, because the running game opened up and worked, and we kind of, I think we lacked a little detail in the second half of the passing game, but we were able to keep running the ball. We built up enough of a lead that we could get away with a little bit of that lack of detail, which we need to be better on.
How different is the mindset, the feeling, the confidence level to go into a postseason with all the elements of this offense in place, everyone else?
Well, it feels good to have the run game, the pass game. I told him before the game, to me, the biggest guy out there is Pouncey. Having Pouncey out there is huge. For me, it's a comfort blanket for the rest of the line, and we're only as good as they are.
And when did you hurt your ankle?
The very last play. Not the kneel down, but the last play. The Sue, I think Sue laid on, or whatever. So don't know anything yet, but we'll find out soon, hopefully.
Are you worried then at all?
Oh, you're always worried about being hurt, but I'll be out there next week.
Were you surprised that you were still in the game so late?
No. I don't know if they had a conversation on the sideline about me staying in or not, but I love being out there with the guys.
Dan, it's just obviously just after your game's over, but what impressions do you have of the Chiefs in terms of how they've evolved since you played? And do you see anything you take out of that first game at all, or is it just you have to throw it out?
They're an awesome football team. They're a great defense, and that's a tough place to play. That being said, I'm going to enjoy this for a little bit, please.
You had mentioned the lack of detail today. The yardage total for Guy, the margin of victory is immense. But is there a feeling that you could play a lot better, everybody?
Well, I think we could be better. I think it is a little bit of a false positive, if you will, because you start out so well. We went down and scored the first 3 series, I think, and you're kind of doing whatever we wanted to, and that's a really good defense, especially their front 7 and their line. And I don't know what it was, but we just, and it'll be addressed this week. I mean, not obviously addressed, that sounds like it's so harsh, but it'll be, we'll talk about it, and the line has some things they want to say to the guys, and it's just the little things. We have I mentioned before this game that the my bads are usually not good. You can't usually correct my bads. You can't have them. It's just the way it is in the postseason, and I think that second half we had a little bit too much of that.